you guys. Hey, you guys. Guess what time it is? It's a super scary Saturday sleepover. But it's not Saturday, but this is like the makeup portion. And sorry, as you can see, I'm cooking behind me, so just ignore all that. We are here to do a makeup sleepover because it's for the children, the children inside of us. It's for our inner child. So of course, as always, we have, you guys here, we got Scott here, we got me here, and we're gonna, spook you guys up, but not too much. I got my laugh out loud pajamas on. So you're not too scared, and it has emojis. So you guys are not scared. Also, so we're not just sitting in the dark. We're gonna light our little candle. It's called Starlight Sky. Scott, are you gonna tell the people hi?
Hello.
Scott, are you scared?
I am.
Don't be scared.
Brace myself.
Well, Scott, just look at my laugh out loud shirt and remember, it's all for fun. It's just all for fun.
Okay.
Are y'all ready for this? Bum, 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 bum. No, I'm kidding. It's not a club. It's a sleepover. Okay, well, today's topic or today's story is called Legend. Ooh. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I Am Legend or like the movie Legend. I think it was Tom Cruise's first movie. Have you seen that one, Scott?
Yeah, I think it was his first movie.
I think it was. Look it up. Put what was Tom Cruise's first movie. I want to say it was the movie Legend. Watch. Okay, while you're doing that, we're going to read it. And also, I got my stars glasses that have absolutely no frames, but they're cute. Because it's nighttime. Did you get the answer yet? I don't want to interrupt this story and scare the hell out of people while they're being scared already.
Endless Love.
What? Legend wasn't his first movie? Oh, it's wrong.
Yeah, no, I thought All the Right Moves, Risky Business was before that.
Before Legend?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I guess it was in The Outside or something. Might have been in The Outside.
Okay, Tom Cruise been out here for a minute.
Preps.
Okay, shout out to Tom Cruise. You've been out here, honey. You've been out here for a minute. Period. Okay? Tom said, I'm not going to let the fame don't control me. I control the fame. Period. Okay. So let's get it. Are you ready for the story? Scott is over there. Now he's stuck. He's stuck over there looking at Tom Cruise's career. But he'll catch this tea. Mystical flute music drifted through the open doors of the new shop on River Street. This place must have just opened, Robin's cousin Sabrina commented, peering into a large display window. It looks like it has some neat stuff. Want to check it out? Okay, sure, Robin said with a shrug. Okay, her friend Julia chimed in, but let's make it really quick. I want to eat lunch. I'm starving. Girl, I understand. My girl hangry. She like, hurry up, look in there. I'm hangry. You're always starving, Robin commented with a smile as the three girls entered the shop. Willowbrook was a small town. Still, it was right between the weird named river and the Redwood National Park. So there was always plenty of tourists, campers, and fishermen around to keep business booming in the midtime shopping area known as the Village. Wow, Sabrina's said softly once inside the shop. This is cool. A wide range of Native American crafts, dolls, clothing, and other items were on display. Some stood on rough wooden shelves, while others were heaped in colorful baskets atop a glass showcase in the center of the room. Robin studied the delicate silver necklaces strung with pink and white shells that were carefully arranged in the case. She loved jewelry. What girl doesn't love jewelry? Hello.
I never got no.
I don't think that, or shoes or we enjoy, honey. We gonna enjoy flowers, all of it, wine, all of it. Julia inspected the baskets. These are so pretty, she observed as she ran her fingers along the curved edge of the basket that held a variety of pine and floral scented incense. And so finely woven that you can even carry water in them without spilling a drop, came a voice from the rear of the shop. A nice looking, dark haired young man stepped towards them. May I help you, ladies? No, thank you, Robin answered politely. We're in the village every week, but we haven't seen this store before. We're just taking a quick look. Let me tell you what this reminded me of. Let me tell you. Scott, when you were younger, did you watch Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because I did. That's kind of what this is themed like.
No, I've seen a little bit when I was older, but
There was one of them that this like lady had a shop that just like popped up out of nowhere, and this girl, she was like, oh, she was mad at somebody, and she went in that shop and she bought something and it stole her face. I think it was called The Mystery of No Face or something. I feel like this is gonna be that story. I feel like you gotta watch out, honey. When them pop-up stores come, you gotta watch out. How you gonna take some stuff back? How you gonna take some stuff back? There's like a no refund policy. How you gonna get your face back? Ah, he said with a grin. You must be local residents. I am all the more pleased to meet you. My name is Henry. That was my iguana's name when I was a little girl. I had an iguana named Henry. I'm not gonna say what happened to him. And my grandmother and I own this shop. He made a sweeping gesture towards the display. As you can see, we specialize in traditional products and crafts of the tribes of this area. My people, the Shasta, among them. It's really nice, Robin said sincerely. We'll be back again when we have more time. Just one moment, he said as he plucked a small plastic bag from one of the display baskets. These are sugar pine nuts. They are very tasty. He held them out to Julia. Please accept them as a small introductory gift. Ooh, that's a good way. Girl, he got samples. Yes. Yeah, give them to that girl that's hangry because she need them. Then maybe y'all can stay in the store longer. Period. And tell your friends about me, he added. He was so nice, Julia said. Girl, you just trying to get his number. Rummaging for another handful of pine nuts as they walked towards the pizza parlor. Suddenly, Robin stopped. Wait! She patted both of her jacket pockets. I don't have my wallet. I must have set it down on the counter when I was looking at the necklaces. Girl, why you at the counter? Why you got your wallet in your hand, child? Where your purse at? Or put it in your pocket or something. You guys go ahead and get in line for a table. I'll run back and get it. But when she got back to the store, Robin was disappointed to see that her wallet wasn't on the counter. She searched around the floor and it wasn't there either. Is this what you were looking for? Startled, Robin looked up to see a petite woman standing beside the glass counter holding her wallet. The woman's long gray hair was pulled back in a tight braid, and her brown face was wrinkled with age. Yes, Robin answered, that's my wallet. My grandson found it, the old woman explained. He thought you might be back for it shortly. Thank you, Robin responded. As she reached for the wallet, Robin's gaze fell on a pendant in a case that she had not noticed earlier. Girl, you keep noticing new stuff and I wouldn't do it, ma'am. We in this book, baby. This is gonna go left real quick. It was polished jet black stone on a chain of delicate silver links that were so fine they looked almost fluid. An intricate design was deeply carved into the crescent-shaped stone. This necklace is really beautiful, she remarked, pointing to the jewelry. What kind of stone is that? Obsidian. Oh, girl, you're getting into it, baby. The woman answered, slipping the piece from the case and holding it up to the light. It's a kind of volcanic glass. It was once highly prized by the, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know the Native American names. It starts Karok. People who lived here. Would you like to try it on? Well, Robin said hesitantly, My friends are waiting for me. They're probably going to have to stand in line for a while, she thought. Sure, she finally replied. I'd love to try it on. Yes, girl, get your jewelry. Looking in the mirror, Robin admitted the way the polished stone reflected, or admired, she admired the way the polished stone reflected the light. I've never seen anything like this necklace, she said appreciatively. Is it one of a kind? There is one other, the woman whispered with the air of mystery. It holds a stone that can sustain life indefinitely for the wearer. Girl, you about to turn into a vampire, sis. You about to turn into a vampire. Don't do it, sis. Don't do it. The necklace you have on contains merely a powerless duplicate. Robin was intrigued. She did not protest as the old woman began to relate the legend of the stone. Our people, the Shasta, were traded with have traded with the KAROC since the time when the great trees rose everywhere like prayers to the spirits of nature. This is a story from those early times. Now, girl, ain't you supposed to be over there getting your pizza? You leaving your friends out there, sis, for this necklace. But I mean, diamonds are a girl's best friend, child. And so is the city, and apparently. Robin fingered the pendant as the shop owner spoke. 3 centuries ago, a young KAROCK girl became enraged with a boy of the tribe who did not return her affection for him. She began. When he was promised to another, the girl could not control her fury. She lured the boy to his unaliving on a hillside trail, where he was buried by a rock slide of her making. Okay, girl. Okay, she's supposed to be on the episode of Fatal Vows. What say you, Scott?
Yeah, I guess so.
Girl. But the girl's dreadful deed was witnessed by a member of her tribe who had been hunting nearby. That's horrible, Robin said with a gasp. What happened to her? Girl, they probably stoned her. Just 300 years ago, sis. Just a long time ago, ma'am. That very night, the tribe was called to gather around a council fire. The girl was brought to face the tribe shaman, a powerful medicine man. As she stood trembling in the flickering firelight, the shaman decreed that her punishment would be to be banished to the forest to live in solitude with nothing to do but think about her terrible crimes. Period. So what about the pendant? Robin asked. How does it fit in the story? The woman leans slightly forward on the glass counter. The shaman's magic was very strong. He wanted the girl to suffer terribly. To ensure this, he placed a carved obsidian pendant around her neck, one that could never be removed by her own hand, dark in color as her own black heart. The pendant kept the spirit of unaliving away. So, girl, you a vampire, ma'am. You a vampire, sis. Making the punishment everlasting. The shaman then commanded the girl to return to the scene of her crime once every century at midnight on the first night of the harvest moon. In this way, she was doomed to remember what she had done. What if she don't go back? Because I just wouldn't go back. What he gonna do? Come get her? A century, sir. You ain't here no more. I'm here though. Where was this place? The scene of the crime, Robin asked with growing curiosity. Is it around here? The shopkeeper nodded slowly. It is. But even the animals of the forest will not go near it. Girl, you better stay away from there. You doing too much, ma'am. Robin raised an eyebrow. Well, living forever doesn't sound like such an awful punishment. Ma'am, why would you want that? You just got to watch everybody who you ever meet unalive, and you just still wandering around. Why would you want that? Why would you want that? Like over and over and over again. Why would you want that? Like, do you truly want that, or are you just afraid of like passing away like everybody else does? Like, that's the question. Why would you want that? Then you get to keep making mistakes, watching people make mistakes, doing all this old foolishness, girl. Why would you want that? That's my question. Scott, why would you want that? I don't know. I'm not saying unalive quick, but I'm saying, girl, why would you want to stay here forever and ever and ever and ever? Some things are not worth the price that one must pay, girl. Right. The woman responded solemnly. For a moment, Robin felt as if the woman knew something else, some important detail about the punishment that she wasn't telling. With a shrug, she removed the pendant. She lost her fascination with it once she learned it was only an imitation. Why would you want the real one? Instead, brought a small book on local Native American legends, one that included the tale the shopkeeper told her. At night, at home that night, she read the story again. The editor of the book had included a footnote explaining how he had to determine the exact how he had determined the exact location and time frame of the KAROC or ROK girls' next legendary return. No way, Robin exclaimed after reading the footnote for the second time. She excitedly checked her calendar. I can't believe this, she gasped. If the editor is right, the girl is supposed to return only 3 weeks from now. Turning off the light, she made her way over to her bedroom window and gazed out at the moon. I wonder if it could be true, she whispered. I wonder what would be like to know you're going to live forever. As she spoke, a cloud overtook the moon, blocking out its pale light and plunging the nearby forest into sinister darkness. Girl, that is called foreshadowing. That is called keep your little butt away from there every week. Don't you go over there, girl. If the animals ain't going, why are you? Remember, I told you, I saw that Oprah episode where they said humans are the only animals that be running towards danger. Sound like you one of them humans, ma'am. By the time the harvest moon rose over the horizon, 3 weeks later, Robin had come up with a plan to satisfy her gnawing curiosity about whether the story of the shopkeeper was true. She even toyed with the fantasy of somehow winning the pendant for herself. The grass ain't always greener, ma'am. It ain't always greener. Following the clues in the book, she had already discovered the site of an ancient rock slide in the forest that seemed to match the description of the place where the boy had unalived. She hadn't told anyone about her scheme to be at the spot exactly at the stroke of midnight on the appointed day. No one would believe her story anyway, she told herself. It was only a legend, they would say. She had said it herself many times, but somewhere deep inside, she felt as if maybe, just maybe, it could be true. And she was going to find out. Okay, girl, F-A-F-O, child. Later that night, Robin waited until she was certain that her parents were asleep. She then slipped through her window, got on her bicycle, which she had hidden in the bushes, and took off towards the forest. Her heavy breathing forming tiny white clouds in the chill autumn air. Girl, I'm not going out in the cold either to go look for this foolishness. You doing too much, sis. You doing too much. Turning off the main road, Robin followed a rutted dirt trail for a few hundred yards, then stopped to prop her bicycle against a small tree. Taking a flashlight from her backpack, she checked her watch. It was 11 o'clock. So you going to sit your butt out there for an hour? Cautiously, she made her way through the forest. She'd grown up around here and had been alone in the forest many times, but never at night. The light of the full moon made the large boulder that rested here and there stand out like pale, grotesque phantoms. All around, the inky shadows slowly shifted as the lunar orb made its way across the dark sky night. Finally, she reached a small clearing against the low hillside where she had been heading for. As the shopkeeper As the shopkeeper had predicted, it was completely deserted, as if even animals refused to go near it, except for you. At the center of the clearing was a jumble of rocks and boulders that had probably tumbled down the hillside long ago. Robin wondered for a moment if the bones of the unfortunate young K.A.R.O.K. Indian boy, we're going to say Native American boy, still rested under them. She settled into a wide, shadowy space between two boulders and switched off her flashlight. Everything was still and quiet. Shh. Shh. The long night had made her tired, and though Robin tried to resist, she felt her eyelids droop as she slowly drifted into a light sleep. A low moan woke her. Scott, did that sound like a ghost?
You did.
Or not like a ghost? Mm. She's not a zombie. She's a vampire.
All right, sound like a vampire.
I know. I sound like, I don't know what vampire. I don't know any vampires. Vampire Lestrade.
I feel like it sounded a little more like Nosferatu.
Oh yeah. And she snatched up her flashlight. Then she froze as she heard the noise again. Trembling from the cold night's air and her growing fright, Robin hunched further down into her hiding place. What am I doing here? Girl, that's... Before we got there, we asked that question, but no. Nevertheless, you went your butt over there. You crazy. She thought desperately. This was a crazy idea. Exactly. Now the moan was replaced by a soft wailing sound, and it was coming closer. Finally, her curiosity overcame her fear. This is how people end up unalived in scary movies, right? Her eyes widened in horror. There, only a few yards away, at the edge of the clearing, stood a young girl in the same type of K.A.R.O.K. garb that had been illustrated in the book Robin had read. The girl was sobbing pitifully. Boom, this is her. Look at her. She's a vampire. A Native American vampire. I don't know what they're called. The girl was sobbing pitifully and clawing at something around her neck. With the shock of recognition, Robin gazed at the curved obsidian pendant glimmering hypnotically in the moonlight. It appeared to resist every attempt that the tortured girl made to remove it. Finally, the cursed maiden fell to the ground and howled in anguish. It's true, Robin realized. It's all true. That's how I felt when I got to be an adult and found out about bills. It's true. It's all true. Access to y'all. It appeared to resist every attempt that the tortured girl made to remove it. Finally, the cursed maiden fell to the ground and howled in anguish. Oh, I read that twice for y'all. Thinking only of the pendant and its incredible power, she eased out of her hiding place and moved slowly, inch by inch, towards the writhing girl. Robin's eyes were glued to the gleaming black stone. She had to have it. With a sudden start, the girl looked up. She like, who are you? But Robin didn't pause to see the agony in the dark eyes. She just reached greedily for the pendant and yanked it brutally away. All at once, the pain seemed to melt from the K.A.R.O.K. girl. And for a fleeting moment, she smiled. Oh, she got you, sis. She got you, girl. With a final glance at the moon, she closed her eyes and dissolved into a pile of dust. Robin watched as the fine grains shifted, then were carried off in the gentle night breeze. In triumph, Robin gripped the obsidian stone in her fist. Now I will live forever. Yes. Yes. She cried out. What's that from Death Becomes Her? She's like, Julius Caesar and live forever. Yes. I don't think she said Julius Caesar. I think she said like say yes and live forever. That's like one of my favorite movies though. She cried out. She opened her hands slowly, trembling. She draped the broken chain around her neck and instantly felt the stone in her throat grow warm. Ooh, girls like this. Yes. It was as if the pendant were burning itself into her skin. Ooh, girls like a tattoo. What's happening? She cried, trying to reach for it. But Robin's arms suddenly became rigid, and against her will, they were now reaching towards the night sky. Terrified, she felt her body stiffen and stretch as her feet sank into the ground and her skin thickened and grew hard. All at once, Robin realized the truth. She suddenly knew the vital detail that the shopkeeper had neglected to tell her. It was that the Karok girl regained her human form only once each century. See, I was wondering, why would you come to that place every, like, if I'm immortal, girl, I'm being Paris. I'm being London. I'm being Milan shopping. Okay. I'm going to be, I'm out there. I'm in Greece. I'm not coming back over there. I got eternal life. I'm chilling. I'm on the beach every day. And then when I get tired of that, I'm in the snow every day. And when I get tired of that, I'm in the desert every day. I would make that work. If I can't die, I'm living in the Serengeti. I'm living dead in the middle of the the desert where can't nobody else live. So I can be by myself. Yeah. I'm in the Amazon rainforest every day. Okay, sorry. I mean, if I had to have eternal life and I didn't have to turn into no tree. The rest of the time she lived in a different form. The one that Robin's body was now taken. No, she screamed in the last vestiges of her human voice. I didn't know it would be like this. Please, she begged. But her voice faded away into nothing more than a soft lament that sounded almost like the wind moaning. Now you got that moan, girl. Through the treetops. And as the animals of the night watched from the distant shadows, they saw a new tree take root and become part of the ancient forest. But unlike the other trees, this one would live. Julius Caesar forever. It doesn't say Julius Caesar, and neither did the lady on Death Becomes Her. That's just how I remember it. Scott, what do you think? Oh my God, are you scared? Are you going to be snatching pendants off of people's necks or what here?
Yeah, totally spooked.
What did you learn from this? What did you guys learn from this?
No, just too spooked. Even know.
You know what I learned? This is the lesson I got for this. The grass ain't greener, baby. The grass ain't greener on the other side, baby. Sometimes you got to just appreciate what you got and don't be worried about, what other people got. I think Erykah Badu says it. I work at pleasing me because I can't please you, and that's why I do what I do. Girl, don't you be over there worried about what other people got. Just do what you need to do to please you. Get the Kris Jenner like plastic surgery. Get the Kris Jenner facelift. Live forever in that way. Take a bunch of pictures, write a book, create something, be Leonardo da Vinci. He lives forever. He just ain't, in the body form, but you know what I'm saying? Like, live forever in a different way. Did you have anything else, Scott?
I do not.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys, make sure to like, share, subscribe, blow this candle out. Well, we're done. From wherever we are to wherever you are. Ooh. The wax moving. Peace, love, and happiness. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Sleep with your nightlight on.